Hi, 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 hi. Welcome to the masterclass. Why smart, good people are struggling to communicate. Thank you each and everyone for being here. And I'm unable to turn on my camera. Sorry for that. Please excuse me. Right. Am I audible? Please type Y if I'm audible in the chat box. Hello. Am I audible, people? Just type Y. Type Y in chat box. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Krishna. Yes, Nikita, thank you. Yeah, someone is raised their hand. Um, okay, yeah, Redmi, please raise your hand. I don't know who's Redmi. Please rename yourself, then I can identify your names. Yeah, thank you very much for warm welcome, and I welcome you all for a master class. This is going to be there for the next 2 hours. Please be here and please be presented here. Whoever wants to get to know why some people are still struggling to communicate with people. And we are going to deep dive into each and every topic today, and we are going to learn so many things. And let me come to the point. Hi, I'm Sambashiva Reddy, Sambashiva Reddy Duggempudi. I'm a psychologist and a master trainer where I'm working with people to train what that schools are not teaching them, where I am little bit good in some things. I may come to the point also, where before going to start this thing, I wanted to welcome you all for the masterclass and heartily welcome to each and everyone and a warm evening to each and everyone. That's thank you very much. And now I'm here in Vishakhapatnam. I'm from Vishakhapatnam. May I know who all are you and where are you from? I am there and I'm from Vishakhapatnam. And just I wanted to know who from where the people are here in this class. Just type your location in the chat box. Kommadi, yeah, Kerala, Vishakhapatnam. Wow, Hyderabad. Right, Vishakhapatnam. Thank you. Yeah, there are people from different states and different places. Here, today we are going to discuss a very crucial and a very much important topic. For that, I'm a little bit concerned. Yeah, Karnataka. Thank you very much. I'm little bit concerned about some things. People, we are here with a lots of tensions. Chandigarh, thank you. uh, Lots of tensions, and let it be whatever that is there we are carrying. But if you are here in this class, please dedicate the next 2 hours for this class only. Because if you have anything other than this, please, this is not your cup of tea. Please take a leave and just do whatever that you wanted to go with. The persons who are dedicated here and the persons who wanted to know something else, something new today, and here, if you are ready to reflect and there is no judgments upon this, please be here. If not, you may leave the class, you may leave the training session just now itself. Because if you are doing multitasking, you may not get what I'm going to tell you, and you may miss out very important points too. And please, that's okay. I don't have any problem with it. If you are committed and if you are ready to learn something new, please be here. If not, please leave the class immediately. This is not for you people. If you are committed, please type committed in the chat box. Then only I'll start. Please type committed. For the next 2 hours, you are going to be here and you are going to learn something important and something great. And whoever is going to be till end, they're going to get some surprises also from my side. There are some things that I'm going to give you, bonuses, some surprises also there who are going to be there for till end. If you are not going to be there till end, you are not going to miss something valuable. Instead of, it may not be money, it may not be something else regarding knowledge, or else some other things also I might go with it. And thank you very much. And with that note, I'm starting now. Just I wanted to share some things. Often, why this communication skills workshop or else master class that I wanted to take it on, because there are people who always struggle to communicate. And this session for you, if you resonate this with these points, just send a like symbol. You, if you feel unheard or misunderstood, because some things sometimes we people wants to speak with someone or else wants to share, wants to convey some things, but because of the skills that we are there with our communication, we may misunderstood, or else we may felt that we are unheard too. For that, if you are resonating this thing, just like a symbol, just put a like symbol in a comment box. But if you stay silent to avoid conflicts, the thing is, people who afraid to struggle or else who afraid to speak in front of people, they will be silent. They will always be silent and they are not going to speak up. That's why they might be very silent. And if you replay conversations in your head later, the thing is like so many people wants to speak immediately and wants to give a reply back immediately, but they will think and they will think in their head later, and they look for the communication. They will look for to communicate later itself. If something has happened now, they will communicate after some time. Like that is going to be there. And if you get emotional or blank while speaking, is this might be happen with the people who are wanted to go with the stage. If someone wants to be there on a stage and something has to be shared, something has to be presented, something has to be conveyed to the people. If you are there in a stage, sometimes we may go to a certain extents, we emotionalize and we'll get emotional, and then sometimes we'll go blank while we are speaking, because we know how to prepare and we all prepared well, and when it comes to presentation we might go blank. That might be happening. And if you're struggling to express what is you truly feels, there are so many things that we wanted to express as it is, but it may not come out. It may not go in a very fluent way. That is where these misunderstandings and miscommunications are happening, and sometimes it may leads to break that relationship. It may lead to make a bad opinion on us. If you are resonating these things, and this is session for you people, where you can understand and you can get to know why this is so important for the people who are not opening up and who are not getting this skill out of themselves. It's not about the English, it is not about the confidence, it is not about the personality. It's not about our English, it's not about confidence, it is not about our personality. It's all about what happens inside you before you speak. This is what today's motto to tell you to speak upon and to touch some points on this where we are going to understand. And thank you very much. And now, just I'm taking you forward to a step where here in these 2 hours, you are going to understand these things. You are going to understand, you will understand why communication breakdowns. And you will learn simple tools to respond instead of react. You'll feel lighter and clear emotionally after these 2 hours. You realize you are not broken. You were not taught this. You will discover the human operating system behind daily struggles, and you don't need prior knowledge. This is all about being here and learning some things today, now, at this moment. Just an open minded and just 2 honest hours. Please give it to me. I will make you aware what is undergoing with, and I am going to introduce you a separate system what I'm training and what I'm getting and what I'm making some things to help you people. That is what human operating system, where we are going to learn and we are going to know what is happening with us in build. And that's what I'm going to teach you today. If are you ready, just type ready to learn some things new today. Just type ready. You are not able to speak upon. I unmuted each and everyone. The only conversation that you and me are going to get into know, that is chat box only. Just type ready and I'm going to take you further. Yes, yes, that's great. That's great. Yeah, Soumya, right. Yes, Shia. And now I'm going to take you to something that why I am here and why I am teaching you and who am I. Hello, people. As I mentioned, I am Sambashiva Reddy. Sambashiva Reddy Dugyam. I'm a psychologist and I'm a master trainer and I'm a founder of Creative Lifestyle Hub, where I'm giving training programs and I'm offering so many training programs to the people. And I'm a psychologist, and where I'll go to each and everyone and I'll treat people for their mental health conditions too. But and this is what I am. Till today, I've been experienced of 6.5 years experience in a training field. I've been giving training to the people from the last 6.5 years in a different skills like life skills, personality development, communication skills, and soft skills. And till today, I trained around 2,000, 23,000 plus students till date, and I've been trained around 6,000 plus teachers across institutions, and I have been conducted 2,000 plus one-to-one counseling sessions to the people, and I've been specialisted in life skills and human behavior, as I'm a psychologist and I'm a master trainer too. And I am the one who's teaching what school never taught. Where I wanted to share something here, where I've been going to each and every school and I'm interacting with each and every student there. I've been recognizing some things. People are not skilled enough. People are not taught some things in a school, that is in a classroom, because they don't know. where people will always speak about the academics, always speak about the curriculum, always speak about the exams, marks, results, everything. But they are not going to speak regarding how you can train yourself to be number one in the position. But this is not happening in the schools. And so many times I am being surprised to let to know this. People are there, and schools, that education system that we are there here in now, it was broken. Type S if you resonate with these words. The education system is there with us till now. It was already broken. We need to reconstruct our education system, where we need to make so many skills, and we need to understand these skills has to be developed from now today onwards. But the thing is, in our education system, it's already broken. Thus, that education system making us slaves for someone else. It is already broken. And my mission to this education system, to the people, I am on a mission to try to help million people where to live the happiest life and a prosperous lifestyle, and by earning so much money by using a model called human operating system, where I'm going to teach you each and every point there. And before that, we are going to discuss about communication skills. And I'm on a mission to help people to build their identity, to build their skills, to build their brand as a person. We need to resonate that I am capable of doing some things with the skills that I have learned. Yeah, I may go with Telugu too, but this is people where there are in from different language states. I may go with Telugu too, but not now. I'll let you know, but I may go with a simple English that you can understand very better. Thank you very much, Dhanalakshmi. Yeah, that's where we can build ourselves, and we can resonate ourselves by using a word, using a model called human operating system, that is going to be mind your brain. It is going to be blow your mind, and that is upcoming. Just wait till. And now, this is what I have been observing. Before going to that, I wanted to share an experience that I have been through. When I've been there in my school, I think it might be ninth class or seventh class. I've been there in my school, and the thing is, I'm little bit introverted there, and I don't know how to speak. And the teachers are, I'm a very below average candidate, and the teachers and the friends who I'm friends with, they all know that I'm not capable of, because I'm little bit introverted, and I know all the academics are very low for me. I'm below average candidate in academics. That's where our teachers, my friends are not going to believe in me, and they are not going to give opportunities to me. Whenever I may feel some bad things, like I may feel bad whenever it is happening, like whenever it is conducting some events, extracurricular activities, something is going to be there in our school, like August 15 or else some other festivals kind of things. They'll conduct some events like electrician, debate, games, sports kind of things. The thing is, I'm the one who is not going to be selected for anything. I'm not going to be there in sports, because my people who's there, they know I'm not going to play well. That's why if I wanted to play cricket, and I may share this experience too. On the occasion of Republic Day, 3 4 days before, teams are selecting for a cricket matches, a competition, and I've been there in the teams. Around four teams are there, and I've been there as a player. Some team has to pick me, and I've been there, and I'm still waiting, and I'm still waiting. Everyone is taking people for around me, and they're looking for a best players, and everything was happening, and I'm still waiting. Uh, Out of around 50 people are there to play a cricket for four teams. Everyone was selected other than me. I'm the only one being there alone, not selected for a team. And that moment, I felt like, what is happening with me? I don't know. There is no word, but only one emotion that is there in my eyes. I don't know. I'm crying. I don't know. I'm crying that day, that moment. It was happened, and then one of our teachers seen me, and he was mentioned like, Ray, he is crying for not selecting the team. I wanted to play. The thing is, if someone is not giving an opportunity, how I can prove myself that I'm capable of doing some things? But there is no opportunity itself. How I can prove? That's where I felt very sad, and I cried a lot. And then there is no opportunity to prove myself. And the same thing happens whenever I'm trying to do something else. And for people who are academically strong, teachers, friends, or else all the teachers going to be look for them only. First their priority, and then only they will come to the last. But if something is happening like a debate, electrician competitions kind of things, people always take that academically strong people, and they only train them. And we also human beings, and we know we are not capable of doing things, but a training has to be given to us also, right? But this is not at all happening, and they are not at all motivating us in a school, in a classroom, and we are not motivating. And we all are afraid to speak in front of people. That is a afraid, and that is a fear that we are carrying. That is very normal as a human being. We fear for something. But are we encouraged? That's where it is a broken education system that we are in. If we are encouraged enough, and we if they are taught us how to speak, how to present yourself, we may be good enough to speak in front of people. And this has happened with me when I've been there in a school. There is a competition of for a leader, and he's a social teacher, and he wanted us to go with an elections. If you wanted to compete as a leader, you have to go with an election. That's what a motto that he was taken. And the thing is, he was asking for for us, who is going to be a leader. He was asking the question, and there are five people. There are four people who's rose their hands. I'm the one of the candidate, because I wanted to be a leader. I wanted to express myself, and I wanted to lead people. That's my innate nature, and that's what I wanted to do with. But the thing is, people may not believe in me unless until I may prove myself. That's where I wanted to be as a leader, and I rose my hand, and I've been there as a leader competitor, like a leader member, if I want to mention. And teacher asked us to promote yourself. Like when it comes to elections, they will come for campaigns, right? To promote, to say what they are going to do, and these are the things is going to be there. And that is happened with me. And each and everyone was there in front of me who's taken a chance to be a leader, all are toppers and academically good, and I'm the only one who's below average there itself. That's where and sir asked us to go and introduce on what you do, like a campaign, go and go and introduce yourself and tell what you can do if you are elected as a leader. Like that campaign is happening, everyone is coming and they're speaking a good words and they're telling something. If I'm being there as a leader, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll do that, I'll do this things and all. And everyone is going, person one done, person two done, person three done. And I'm the last person who wanted to speak up. Until then, I am not the one who's been there in front of a people as a speaker. I haven't been there in the stage. And then I've been starting struggling. And sir asked me to introduce yourself. And I've been standing there and I'm struggling to say my name. I don't know what is happening with me. All my body is struggling. My body is resonating with my fear, and I don't know, the total body is not in my control. My body is shivering and I'm shaking and full sweat is there in my body. And the thing is, heartbeat is saying that you are going to die if you're not moving aside. Like my heartbeat is risen. And then I have taken 5 minutes to say my words, where I am Samba Shiva Reddy. And that is the word that I have mentioned after 5 minutes of struggling to present myself. And then somehow with the prompt of a sir given, I just deliver something like I'm Sambashivara Reddy and I wanted to be a leader. Please support me. And these all are the words that have been mentioned. And the election has happened. It is a voting system where they can write their name and whom you are supporting to, and they'll drop in a box. And that was happened, and results came immediately. I know what is going to be there in a result. Everyone is good with their results around. Some people got 12, some people got 8, some people got 7. But I am the only candidate with a single vote, that is me. And I only elected myself to be as a leader. And no one is there in the school, no one is there in the classroom has not supported me. And I felt that day what is happening with me. And I resonated and I looked for what is missing in me. Something is happening. That's where I'm not selected as the leader. It is not about selection by the teacher. It is the selection from the people. They're not selected me as a leader because I'm not good in communicating myself. I'm not good to communicate people what is there in my heart truly. That day, I felt now I need to change myself. And then after 10th class, I've been there in a private college. I don't have much exposure. A private intermediate college. In AP, we may call it as intermediate college, but in other states, it may go with higher secondary school, 10 plus 1 and 2. I reached my intermediate, and there is no chance of competitions. It is a private residential college, and there is no exposure to express, just study, study, study 24 by 7. And then I've been there in my college. There I got an exposure. Now I am a psychologist and I'm a master trainer who is giving training to 23,000 plus students, 6,500 plus teachers. I am the trainer who is training people, and I'm a most lovable trainer, master trainer. I'm training people, being there on the stage, and I'm making lives changing. But whoever are there as a toppers in my class, they are waiting for my appointment to take my lecture, to take my suggestion. They're waiting for my appointment. And this is what the change that I made myself. And I made myself as a master trainer by learning some skills. And those skills that now I'm going to tell you to master yourself. And now that is what a turning point for me to express myself to the people. To this made me as a trainer. This made me as a person where I can go and help millions of people to make them understand what is they're lacking of. That is what my motto is, and this made me to be here, and this made me to teach you something regarding a skill that you wanted to be master in it. And that's what me, please type resonated if you resonated with these words. And this is what my experience. But people who are here, they might face something else. For then only these people are here to express, to train, and to know something new, to clear their doubts, to train themselves, and to make yourself a great person. It's not about English, it's not about personality, it is not about confidence, something that we need to train for ourselves. That's where I'm here to tell you some things that you only can resonate with you and you can change yourself. And that's what I wanted to go with. Just type yes. Just type yes if you resonated with me. Thank you. Thank you. Go. And if you type yes only, I'll move forward. Yes. Thank you, people. And now we need to go with I'm going to ask you a question. Why communication is a problem? Just tell me answer. I may give you a option to unmute yourself if you want, or else just type it. Just type here in the chat box. Why this communication is problem to us? Just type in a chat box itself. Why this communication is problem for us? What is your answer to this question? Yeah. Yeah, Bhagyalakshmi, because of fear. Yes, fear is there with each and everyone. What other things about us? Yeah, yeah, that might be one of the reason. We don't know, right? We always think about this thing. If I'm going to the people and if I'm being there on a stage, if I'm start talking something, what the people will think about me? Is the people are going to be judgment? Is people are going to judge me? Everything is going to be there, right? Low confidence to speak. Yeah, that is one of the reason. We are not confident about our skills and our knowledge, what we are going through. That's where we are very low with confidence too. Yeah. Okay. Let me come to the point. Just say yes if you resonated with these words. Uh, in any situation when you are there with the people, have you ever felt something like, am I perfect enough to do this? Am I good enough to deliver this? And have you ever felt something like, if I'm taking this step, people are going to judge me. People are going to talk something else. People always looking for negative things only. That's where if something has happened, no, if some mistake has happened with me, and in front of there are so many people in front of me, they will laugh at me. And then I am not confident enough to speak. And I am not confident enough to tell myself to the people. There are so many situations we may felt bad about ourselves that I am not capable of doing things. And we are seeing into so many people, the content creators, the toppers, everyone is there in a school or else college, in a workplace. Why I am not like that? What is missing in with me? What is happening with me? And why I'm not delivering as like the people who are doing it? That might be a question, right? We often feel these kind of statements. We often feel these kind of things when it comes to communication. But let me go with the clarity here. What communication means to you? What communication means to you? Is it a language? Is it about something else? What communication means to you? What is communication actually? Just type. What do you think what communication is? Yeah, I know you're typing. Just what is communication? The thing is, communication is not about speaking to people. It's not about talking to the people. It's all about, yeah, then either two-way dynamic process, exchanging of information, ideas, feelings, or opinions between sender and a receiver to create a mutual understanding. Sharing information with others. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Pavani. Thank you, Danu. But here I have a separate meaning of communication. The thing is, we all well known of words. We know what to speak, what not to speak, and we know language very well. It's not about language anymore. It's all about the skill. But the people who are there in schools and colleges, they often say this word. If someone is speaking English very well, they may go with is good in communication. Like in schools, no, we often know this thing. If I want to mention in school, what is communication skill? What is communication skills? People will definitely say this word like spoken English. The thing is, English is just a language where we can use it as a medium to transfer information from our side to the receiver side in a very much understanding way, very much actively and very much understandingly. But the thing is, Even it is any language, I don't have any problem with the language. Either it may be Telugu, either it may be English, either it may be Hindi, either it may be Tamil, either it may be Kannada, whatever language that you are in, that is the language. We may be fluent in language. I know my language very well. I can speak whatever that I wanted to go with in my language. That is fluency. There is a difference between language and a skill. But we people thought that language is skill. Language is not a skill, it is just a language to communicate something to others. Let me come to the point. If I'm speaking to the people who know English very well, if I'm communicating in English only, they'll get to know. If I'm speaking in Telugu, they may not get to know what I'm going through. And this is not a good communication. This is not a good process of communication. It is a very bad process of communication if they are not understanding what I'm speaking of. But the thing is, if someone is there with a dumb and deaf, they may not be able to speak, they may not be able to listen. There are some things we can communicate whatever that we wanted to go with, then they can understand that the feeling that we are going to. And this is the communication, not the language is the communication. Language is a language and the communication is a skill. Now, I wanted to make you feel better to understand this communication skills as a skill, not a language. Here, I'm going to tell you some things where we people often use our words in a different areas. It's about communication. It's not about something. It's about anything else. But here, people often say these words, I'm unable to communicate. And something is missing in me and I'm not able to communicate. Where I wanted to go with an example. Often I'll go to each and every classroom when I'm being there as a trainer. I'll directly go and I'll ask a question, a simple question. How many of you are so intelligent and how many of you are courageous enough? In the school, in that class, there are people is not at all going to raise their hand. And then I'll start my lesson where communication will start from there. I'll go with a story where something we often go with the movies, right? People will always go with the movies. They will look into the movies very well. Let me go with the point where we often see movies. I wanted to remember some movie, some old kind of movie, some old movies, with the concept of God. There are some movies with the concept of God, and in that movies, people will do prayers, do meditation, do prayers to the God to make him present and to wish their wills, right? To fulfill their will, they will pray, they will do prayer to the God and they will make them God satisfied with these prayers and make them to present in front of them. And God will be there with them by the prayers that they have mentioned. And he'll come to you. And what is the first question that God is asking to that person who made that all the prayers, everything? If if a God, if eternal being like a God is are looking into, or the good character who's praying for the God. What is the first question that you ask to that person? The first question might be like this. I've been satisfied with your prayers. Just wish whatever you wanted to. What is your will? I may make it possible. He will ask for our wish, right? The thing is, if I wanted to go with the God, we all know if someone is having a belief or not. God is an external, eternal being where he will know everything that we are undergoing with. He'll know everything, right? They will know our present, they will know our past, they will know our future too. But some eternal being like a God, if they're coming to you and if someone is there with you, and why the God, the eternal being, is there with you, and why they're asking your wish to fulfill? Because God even doesn't know what you are thinking, what you are undergoing with. Then we all are human beings. How we'll get to know what is happening with you unless until you are not communicating with me, unless until you are not sharing these things with me, how will I'll get to know what is that is happening with you? That is a question that I'm asking people, and they are not all realizing something is happening. And as you mentioned, we people are fear of some things. We always fear for something. And we all have fears to share ourselves. Mostly, there are fear of judgment, there are fear of misunderstanding, and there is a fear of fear itself, like stage fear. This is one of the most fear that we are going through. Everything that we are going like a fear, I have a simple solution, a very simple tool that I may go with. I wanted to tell you what is it. Just ask me what is it. I will tell you. What is that the tool that you wanted to give it? Just ask me. I'll give you the tool. I'll tell you something that you are not going to feel fear from now onwards. A simple tool that I'm going to share to you. Ask me what it is. Just chat. Just ask me a question, what it is. Right. Thank you, Pavani. Uh, right. I think the people who are here in this class, uh, answer me for the question. Have you ever been there in a stage? At least once? Yeah, I'll come to the point. How to explain feelings. Yeah. Have you been there in a place called a stage at least once in your lifetime for something to share? We always been there in a place called a stage to share something, to say out something, to give announcement or else anything. Like we all been there in that place at least once. till today. Now let me know, what is your feeling whenever you are being there on a stage for the first time, embraced in front of an audience? Okay. What is your feeling? What is your body undergoing with? What is your emotions undergoing with? How you felt that day? Suffocated? Nice. Shivering? Okay. What you felt? What you felt when you are there on the stage and you wanted to share something? Tension? Okay. Yeah, tension is going to be there. Let me come to the point. Yeah, forgot what I actually wanted to say. Yes, yes, it is happening with the people. We feel I can't stand on the stage. Yeah, it is true. It's all because of we have a fear of stage, right? Till then, we haven't faced that fear and we don't know what is going to be there with it. And unknowingly, or else for the first time we are facing a stage in front of audience, we feel something, some things that is happening with us. We may feel tension, we may feel pressurized, we may feel stressed out, we may feel everyone is looking into me, some afraid also is going to be there, and we may feel that people are going to judge me, and we may feel that everything is going to be there, and we may feel that I'm not confident. And if you are not going with the confidence, that may kills you again and make you afraid more. Let me go with just resonate with me if you felt something like this. Whenever you are there in a stage, your emotions, your feelings, your thoughts are not going to be in your control, and everything is going to be changed. Your body started shivering, your body will emit sweat a lot, and your heartbeat is going to be raised, and your words are going to be murmured. It is going to be shuffled in a way you are not able to speak about. And your heart is saying that if you are not getting down this stage, you are going to get out of it. Like that, your heart is going to be palpitate. Heartbeat is going to be raised. And we all feel this fear of stage. This is going to be happen with each and everyone, right? When we are there in a first time in the stage. Just say yes if you felt this. Our emotions, our feelings, each and everything is going to be there. And we often feel whatever that we prepared, that was lost. And sometimes it may happen in a way where we forget our name also. To remember our name and to say to these people, we may take around 1.5 minute to just say our name. This is everyone, this is what happened with everyone, right? When they are in a first stage, when they are in a first time that they are in a stage called like that. But let me know, just answer my questions. Uh, as you are there on first time on the stage, you felt all these things, and you only have been there for the second time. You are faced the stage second time. Are you going to feel the same emotion that has been there in the first time? Say yes or no. No, right? No, because we know, yeah, we know, as the fear that is there in the first time, that may not be there in the second time. Our fear may reduce a little bit. And you are the person who is being there on the third time, what will be going to be happen? If the same fear is going to be there with you, no, it will go frequently. Yes. And you are there for the fourth time. Just imagine. Fifth time, six, seven, eight, nine, and 100. Now, tell me, you are the one who faced the audience 100 times. Now, let me know what is happening with you. Is that fear is going to be there with you? Are you going to be afraid? Yeah, we'll will progressively change ourselves, right? Like if a human being, if a person is there for the 100th time, now let me come to the point, and the same person is coming one at one time to speak in front of people. Now let me know, is going to be a normal person or is going to be a master in that area. Till then, he was trained himself for 100 times. He trained himself and he was being facing the fear again and again and again and again. Now it was changed. Now he was trained. Now he was ready to face anyone with their skills, with the knowledge that he was gained. Now let me know, and the 101st time he was coming to the stage, is going to be a normal person or he's going to be a master in that area? Absolutely, he's going to be master in that area. Now let me know what makes him to become a master. Hello? What makes that person to become a master? The thing is very simple, a very easy line that we are always using this. Practice makes man perfect. And this is what we are listening to our daily life, right? Practice makes man perfect. Practice makes man perfect. We often listen this statement. Here, I wanted to add something. Practice not only making you perfect, practice makes you master too. But we are afraid that we are not capable of doing things. That is where we are not facing the people, and that is where we are still afraid. If you are facing people again and again and again, just talking something that you wanted to share, you may not be give a clear answer today. You may not be answer their questions clearly today, but one day you are going to be master in that area, and you are going to be very, very confident to speak with the people. The small thing that you have to do is face your fear regularly, and you are going to change yourself. Just try again and again and again until you become a master in it. But the thing is, we are not doing it because we are afraid of taking a chance to make us feel afraid. But people will always say these things like, sir, if I'm going to the stage, no, everyone will laugh at me. Everyone will look into me. I'm so much afraid of it. Let it be. The person who laughed at you when you are there in a first time on the stage, the same person is going to be laugh at you when you are there in a 101st time. When you become a master, is that people are going to laugh at you. But if you are not trying to change yourself, people always look into you in a different perspective only. They may laugh at you, but there is something that we need to take care of. We need to build something called consistency, the progressive consistency, where whenever you are feeling something a problematic, something a fear, whenever you are facing that fear again and again and again, your fear is going to be feared of you. Your fear is going to be master for you, and your fear is not going to be there with you. It is going to be there a kilometer away from you. But we are afraid of fear. That's where we are not taking any charge. That's why we are here still not getting anything. Who is doing that mistake? The thing is, life is a lesson, life is a exam where we need to write 24/7. Life is a test where we need to write our examinations 24/7. But we are not doing that. Each and every time is a chance to prove yourself, to better yourself. But we are afraid. That's why we are not getting anything. I know there is a chance in your hands to prove yourself as a wonderful person, to prove yourself as a capable person, but on that time you are afraid. That's why there is no chance in you now. You lost that opportunity. Because of what? Because we are not taking that opportunity and we are not trying ourselves to prove ourselves. That might be the reason. There are so many situations like this, people. What is happening with us? Just take that opportunity whenever it is possible. Just explore yourself. Don't mind to the people. Whoever is laughing at you, the person is going to be praised you. That person is going to be praises you when you reach your goal, when you become a master in it. But this person who's laughed at you is going to be there still. But you are the one who's going to change yourself. Where we need to start? Just just start now. Just express something that you are doing, that you are capable of. If you are not expressing yourself, you are not going to get anything. That might be a problem, right? And we often go with these kind of things where there is an opportunity where I can utilize and I can prove myself better, but because I'm afraid of it, I'm going to lose it. There are so many opportunities like this we lost. This is all about something innate we are missing. We are not knowing that what is that we are missing out. That's where I wanted to tell you something, that I wanted to introduce you a concept called human operating system, where I am building this system as a human OS, where I'm developing this system to the people, where I want to build this missing life education that no one has taught. We know this operating system in our mobile phones, right? We all have a operating system in our mobile phones. We are not updating this operating system. Our mobile is going to be very much expired. If you are not update your mobile, you are going to get a old features. we are going to be there in a old segment only. Like that, we upgrade our phones in a way, but never our inner system. We all are human beings, and we have one operating system that was run through different segments. That is where we are not going with it, and we are not delivering that. I'm going to take a moment to introduce a human operating system where you are going to operate yourself to better yourself, to prove yourself in a best possible way, and you are going to solve each and every problem in a most enjoyable way and most profound and most happiest way possible. And there are so many skills that I'm going to train in this segment where I am going to make some things clear here. Yes, most people are struggling silently, not because they are weak, not because they are lazy, but because they are emotionally overwhelmed. All the emotions are there with us. We are overwhelmed with the emotions, and we are confused mentally, and we are socially misunderstood and constantly stressed. Life feels harder than it should, because whenever we are going through all these things, we feel something that we are not in our control. We are missing something else. That's why I have built a program called Human Operating System. And here, a real problem is not life. The problem we never taught The problem is we never taught how to live. No one is taught us how to handle emotions, how to how to think clearly under pressure, how to communicate calmly, and how to make decisions, and how to manage stress. So we struggle and will blame ourselves. This is what happening with us. And moreover, something is happening in a way, this is something that you are not broken, you are untrained people, but we feel that we are broken. You are not broken, just you are untrained. Just like a device without software, a human without an inner system will malfunction under pressure. If a software is broken in a mobile phone, is that going to be work properly? This is going to be dead. And then we are having our inner system with us. If inner system is not working properly and will malfunction in a pressure, that's where even a small stressor, even a small pressure making us to stress upon, and making us feel weak, making us feel unconfident. That is where that missing system is called human operating system that I wanted to introduce. A simple, a practical, a framework that helps you to understand yourself, to regulate your emotions, to think clearly, to communicate better, and live consciously. It is not motivation, it's all about a system. Here, where I've been there with a mentor, my mentor always mentioned this: it's not motivation, it's system. People fail, a system will work. People always fail to take a decision. People always fail to keep their promise ahead. People always fail to keep on track. But when it comes to system, if you keep an alarm at 4:30, it will ring at 4:30. It may not fail, but we are lacking that system in us. That's where I wanted to build this system to the people to better understanding their self as a human beings. That's why I'm starting this to be in a segment called I'm going to start a module called Human Operating System where I am going to use four stages. The stage one of mastering yourself. There is four stage operating system that I'm developing. Stage one is mastering yourself by knowing who you are, what you are capable of, what you can do, and what you can do with your inner self. That is where I can go with a system called self mastery. A step one, you can master yourself by knowing your emotions, your feelings. All together, I may call it as self-awareness stage, or a stage of self-awareness. When you know who you are, then you can master your self, that is mind mastery. We all going with something else called we may afraid of feeling some things. We may afraid to take a decisions, critical thinking, critical decision making, and logical thinking, logical decision making. All our decisions under stress will going to be punishes. That is where you need to be master your mind also. There are systematic steps that I'm following to make you master in your mind too. One is mastering your skills, that is yourself, that is self mastery. And the second mastery that I'm teaching you in your human operating system, where I'm going with, that is mind mastery, where you can understand mind, where you can how to handle your stress, emotions, feelings, everything by controlling your mind. Then that is the second stage that I'm going through. And there is a third stage called social mastery. You know yourself and you know your thoughts, and then there is something called social mastery where you can master your social situations, like communication, public speaking, opinion sharing, and communicating with the people. You are going to be master in that area when you trained yourself in social mastery. And you know there is self mastery, there is mind mastery, and there is social mastery. And the last step that I'm going to teach you in a human operating system is life mastery. Once you know about yourself, once you know about your mind, once you know about your social situations, and then you can build your life in a very good manner, very attractive manner. You're going to get everything that you wanted to get to know, you wanted to get, you wanted to wish, you wanted to fulfill your life. All your dreams will come true whenever you are operating these four stages in your life. And very soon, I'm going to launch this human operating system publicly to teach, to train people in this area called mastery yourself by using human operating system. And I'm a founder who found Creative Lifestyle Hub, an ecosystem where leaders and learners are together to learn something called ourselves. And I'm the one who's going to take care of it. And I'm not going to share anything on this. Please stay tuned. I think you may got an user ID password to log into our curriculum, to log into our ecosystem. You're going to get a system where a community of learners. There are so many people who are there in our community, including you. You are going to you. I think you got an email also, login ID, password. Just login ID and log in with your ID and password. Just open up and explore yourself and fulfill your profile there. go to your profile, just fill all the details that are there with your profile. I'm going to discuss these all of the things in a very systematic manner, and I'm going to give you a very systematic approach to master yourself, to create yourself as a good human being, to get to know whatever that you wanted to go with, to regulate your emotions, to regulate your feelings, to regulate your everything, by become a master in it. Because one fear that we are going through, whenever that we are fearing, whenever we are facing that fear, we are becoming a master in it. And we all are the people who are going through a lot of fears in a single day. And I am there to help you people, to make you out of that fears, to make you masters in your life by mastering these four areas in inner yourself, using this human operating system, a step-by-step guide to install a operating system with you, within you, and to develop yourself. And this is going to be happen very soon. For that, you have to be here, you have to know whatever that I'm going to be tell you. And each and every day, regularly or else occasionally, we are going to discuss so many things regarding this human operating system and regarding our life areas. I think I have given you a simple process to outcome, a simple process to face yourself and to master your fear of communication, whatever that may be, whatever whoever wants to go with, let them go. But once you master in that area, no one is going to question you. Let me go with, when it comes to communication skills, in the first time that you are speaking with the public in a stage, you have taken around 1.5 minutes to introduce yourself, just to say your name. But when it comes to 101st time, in the same 1 minute, you are going to deliver an excellent session to the people, and they're going to clap for you. What made that change? What makes that possible is simple. Practice makes man perfect, and moreover, practice makes man master too. But we are lacking of that practice. If you are afraid of something, just I'm going to give you three tips to follow. The first one is use mirror, express yourself to a mirror, and just look into you and talk to you. You'll get to know some things that you are not capable of. Just go with it. You yourself examine when you're going with a mirror, in front of mirror, and speaking with you. But we always miss this person, a kind person, a honest person, a humble person within us. We are not talking to us. And the second input that I might give it to you is, make a small group of people, or your best friends, or else anything else. A small group of three people, just stand in front of them, express whatever that you wanted to go with. And here you're going to get a validation that the information that is there with you is accurate, or else you need to change anything else. Your friends is going to be give you a more input regarding your presentation, your skills, and your approach. And the third one is nothing other than the same that I have mentioned. Practice, practice, and practice. Practice makes man perfect, and you are going to achieve anything that you wanted to go with. And that's all for today. If you are very much interested in to know human operating system, please be stay in our group or else in our community. Just go and log in there. Just operate whatever that you wanted to go with, and just feel free to share whatever you are wanted to go with. And um like, and this is what I wanted to tell you people. And that's all. Thank you very much for being presented here. And now I wanted to know, is that created a value today for your 1 hour? Did you learn anything new today? Hello. Yes. Thank you very much. If you learned today something new, please install that feeling into inner yourself and just make yourself doing it again and again and again. Make you master yourself. Please be a master, don't be a follower. If you are doing something creative, yeah, there are some things is going to be there with you. We may fail rejections. We may face rejections very often. But the thing is, once you are trained, once you are master, the people will come to you whoever said that you are not capable of. They only come to you and they only take your help. The thing is, it's not a simple step, it's a journey to make us feel good. That's where please be on this space and we are going to learn so many things day by day. And this is all free. You're going to get to know. Thank you very much, people. Thank you for being here. I think I made you to work on it, and I at least you might get to know something about it. Thank you very much. And yeah, that's all for today. We'll see some other day with some other topic. We'll meet again with a different topic for you people. That's all. Thank you. I'm going to stop recording. Thank you very much, people. And that's all for today. I'm going to end this meeting. Thank you. Just go with your walks. We'll meet again and we'll see. Bye bye, people. If you wanted to share something, just go to the group, just share your sharings, what you learned today, how it felt. Just post a message in a group. That might be helpful for the other people. They may not be joined today. That might be motivated, that might be motivating to other people to join for the next session. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. And I'll see how it will work. Bye bye. Thank you. You may leave the call.